Hey, that's me, Vinny Verelli, the Goomba Guru of Negativity Management. If laughter is the best medicine, why would you leave the element of fun out of your meeting? You wouldn't. That's why you want me to host your next conference. Funny keynotes, hilarious conference summaries, and more. It's just what the doctor ordered.
It turns out there's like 3,437 motivational speakers out there. But get this, they're all saying the same thing. 3,437 different ways to say, get off your butt and do something. Well, allow me to be 3,438. But no metaphors, no acronyms, no holding hands. Get off your butt and do something. But you notice what I did there? Huh? You see that? I did the finger and the thumb. Get off your butt and do something. See that? That's mine. I own that. Yeah. It distinguishes me from all the other speakers. When you point your finger forward, it's get off your butt, and then the thumb comes back and do something. Get off your butt and do something. Now, I know that sounds like a lot of words. So I have come up with a mnemonic device. Okay? It's bada bing, bada boom. Simple, right? Try that with me, everybody. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Very good. Now what you're going to do, turn to somebody next to you and see how it works. Give them the bada bing. Come on, go to turn to someone. Okay, wait a minute. See, a lot of you are smiling. What is your name?
Corey.
Corey, where are you from, Corey?
Atlanta.
You were born in Atlanta?
Rockford, Illinois.
That's outside Chicago, isn't it?
Yeah.
See? Chicago. See, that's the attitude is built. It's in the DNA. And your name?
Sloan.
And where are you from?
Louisiana.
Well, they got attitude there, too. Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, you see that? Isn't that
Sloan? Bada bing, bada boom.
Even staccato going back. Bada boom. Syllables, each one hit us. That was great. Because when I was growing up in the 50s and 60s, I don't care where you went to school, discipline was part of the curriculum. Students feared their teachers because they knew there were consequences to their actions. Today, a kid acts up, all they do is adjust his medication. And at home, we feared our parents. I mean, you did something wrong, there was no timeout. There's no quiet time. And there was no talking to their hand. You see a hand, you better duck and duck quick. Fear was the Ritalin of the 50s. Things are different today. A friend of mine just had his first kid. His wife and him is like their brains have turned to mush. Oh, this is too hot. Oh, that's too cold. That's the wrong car seat. Car seat? We didn't have no car seats. We didn't have seat belts. They gave you a pair of scissors and told you to run. See, this is because I was a product of the post-war baby boom. This is the first wave of the baby boomers. War's over, boom, boom, everybody's having babies. Pretty soon, there's too many babies. What are you gonna do? You start weeding them out. We had pajamas that would burst into flames if you looked at them hard enough. Toxic paints on everything. Our toys had little sharp objects that would fly off in different directions and things. There was always some kid walking around with a patch over his eye. By the time I was in 3rd grade, there were 3 kids named Lefty. I often get asked the question, Vinny, what made you decide to become a motivational speaker? More often I get asked the question, Vinny, you're a motivational speaker? You go to a bookstore today, the shelf space devoted to the self-help books is growing at an astronomical rate. It's growing, I believe, at the same rate as the people who are taking Prozac. Let me explain. You buy a motivational book. What happens? You get motivated. Then after a while, you start to lose the motivation. You get depressed. You take Prozac, you buy another book. I'm working on my second book. This one's entitled, I Got Your Chicken Soup Right Here. It's an anthology. Inspirational messages from people on the Witness Protection Program. I think it's going to be a big seller. The paperback edition I have of The Power of Positive Thinking is 209 pages with tiny print. On the other hand, Who Moved My Cheese is 94 pages with big print and lots of pictures. Do you see where I'm going with this? I didn't think so. And to make things worse, it appears that the baby boomers are still babies. Because now we're using cartoon characters and terrible parables to motivate people. I'm not a highly intelligent person, but I don't need Winnie the frickin' Pooh to tell me how to solve my problems, okay? I don't need mice and little people running around in a maze to tell me how to adapt to change, because first of all, I don't even like cheese. But if I did, you don't touch my cheese, you don't move it. Capiche? Because right now some of you are thinking, what does Vinny do to motivate people? Well, it just so happens I am the foremost expert on negativity management. Well, how did Vinny get to be the foremost expert on negativity management? Well, it's easy. I started with a short-term plan to address long-range goals on a wide variety of narrowly focused issues. In other words, I made it up. Managing the negative is a lot easier than you might think when you use the Bada Bing philosophy. The Bada Bing includes 1 maxim, 2 steps, and 3 simple tools. The maxim: if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. Now listen, I'm not saying if you're not having fun, don't do it, because that's quitting. I'm saying find a way to make it fun. No matter how distasteful or unpleasant a task is, you can always find a way to make it more fun. The 7 dwarfs knew that. They whistled while they worked. Right? There are 2 steps in the Bada Bing, and you know them already. I'll give you a clue. Bada bing, bada boom. What's the Bada Bing? Ooh. What's the Bada Boom? You guys are good. It is like a metaphor. It's a representation of the thing that gets you charged up. So it, like something, can be anything. But here's the thing. Doing anything is better than doing nothing unless you're doing something that has anything to do with something you shouldn't have been doing in the first place. Tools are fun, focus, and fervor. First and foremost, you got to have fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. That's the maxim. It ties right back into that. Because fun without focus is frivolous. See, I'm not saying frivolous fun is forbidden. But in order to be your best, you have to focus on what you're doing. So it's important to be passionate about the job you do, because if you're not, chances are you won't work hard enough to be any good at it. So you have to use your passion in everything you do, and that starts with having more fun. And now we've gone full circle. But it's more like a trapezoid. The trapezoid that we call the Bada Bing. You can turn your fear into fun. And if your fun is fulfilling, you'll find your focus, fuel, your fervor finishing in fantastic form. You find a way to get more F's in that phrase, phone me. Now get off your butt and do something. Ciao for now.
Oh, as you can see, everybody had a great time. And I managed to get in some content too. It doesn't hurt. So, give me a call. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
Bada bing, bada boom. Get off your butt and do something.